All right, so here's my question for you today. Do you want to be a victim? We talk about personal responsibility. We talk about this idea that really ultimately every single thing that happens in our lives is really traced back to a decision that we make, and it's this whole idea of personal responsibility. And so, and I know that it's kind of well, it can be a carrot or it can be a stick topic. And what I mean by that is that oftentimes people think of personal responsibility as this negative thing. And I want you to reframe it, because I actually think that it's the total opposite. And here's what I mean. So I've got a bum wheel, right? And so if I looked at that as it's something that happened to me, then it has all of this negative connotation to it, right? Like, oh my gosh, I can't go to the gym, and oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time sleeping, and oh my gosh, I'm like all of these things. And it's changed the way that I can operate. Or if I look at it and say, hey, listen, this is something that it's meant to be, right? Like, I'm not a victim of this. This is something that happened. And so here I am, and it's created some additional space for me to maybe change my schedule or change my activity. It's created a dependence that I have to have on my wife, which gives us an opportunity to be closer. And like all of these I can look at it one way or I can look at it the other way, I guess is the bottom line, right? And so when we think of personal responsibility, I think it's really easy to say, oh, I'm going to take personal responsibility for, my wins, right? I'm going to take personal responsibility for the things that have worked out. Much, much harder to take personal responsibility with the mundane or even worse, the failure, right? So here's my question for you today. Where in your life are you not taking personal responsibility? Where in your life are you allowing life to happen to you? How can you turn that around and become the hero of your story? Not the victim. How can you be the hero of your life, not the victim? How do you take control of your schedule, of what time you go to bed, the way you speak to your family, your friends? How do you take personal responsibility for your drinking and your eating and your business and your prospecting and how you serve your community? How do you take 100% responsibility and become the hero, right? I'm telling you right now, it'll change your life the minute you realize that nothing is happening to you. It's all happening for you. You just have to make the choice. Hope you guys have a great day.